Welcome back to Breakfast for this Monday morning. Well, next time you're out at the shops, pick up an extra pair of socks because this Friday is Donate Your Socks Day. It's an initiative to help the 100,000 plus homeless Australians that currently are doing it very, very tough. It's the brainchild of Lisa Phillips, a community activist, and Gretel Clean, TV personality, has also gotten behind it to support the campaign. Ladies, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Hi.
Lisa, I'll start with you. Why socks?
It's something very, very simple that we can all afford, we can all help somebody, and it doesn't take much, but it really can make a difference to those people who are sleeping rough on the streets. Okay. If you've got warm feet, chances are the rest of you is going to be warm as well. So it's just something we can really make a difference in a really simple way.
Okay. Actually, it was interesting can you tell the origins of how you came up with the idea?
Absolutely. I happened to be walking up the escalators in one of the CBD train stations, and it was a very cold day, even for a POM. I was feeling the code. And I walked up to the escalators and I was complaining in my head that it was really, really cold. And I happened to look down, and there was a homeless man next to me on the escalators, and his feet were bright red and raw. And I just thought to myself, it's okay for me, I can go home. I can go home and warm up and you know, put my socks on and get next to the fire, but he can't. So I actually tried to run out, grab some socks and wait for him to give him some socks, but unfortunately couldn't find him at the time. So decided to go ahead with the big Donate Your Socks campaign.
Good on you. I mean, it's such a simple idea, isn't it? Why get behind it, Gretel?
I think anything that you do is good, and it doesn't matter whether it's socks or fingernail clippings or whatever it is, you know, as minute as it is. I think opening that door in our brains to actually think about other people. Why we have so many homeless is incomprehensible in this country. I personally, although I have a fair bit to do with humanitarian causes, I don't understand why there's this chasm, why there are so many people living on our streets and the numbers are increasing. I do know from talking to various people over the years that many of these people came from what would be traditional, normal jobs and loving families. I think sometimes we look at homeless people and something in our brain thinks they were born like that. They're different people to us, but they're not. We're all in it together. And I really do think that the tiniest action you can make has a ripple effect that can be enormous. So if it starts with socks, I think it's terrific.
Why not?
Yeah.
So, Lisa, tell me, is it just new socks or can it be socks around the home, and how can people donate?
Okay, new and unused socks are definitely preferred. So if everybody on Friday can get some socks, head down to Kennard's self-storage, and this is national, all across Australia, and basically donate your socks on Friday. Let's make it a whole day for people to actually get involved, make a difference. And then the company that we're actually supporting, Clothesline, they're not-for-profit, they'll actually collect the socks, go out and hand them out to the homeless as well.
So a direct benefit to the people that it's targeted to.
Yeah, it's a great idea, isn't it? Okay. It's so simple.
And a couple of bucks. You know, what do
Easy.
socks cost you? A couple of bucks. Head down to Target or Kmart or Woolies or wherever.
That's right.
Preferably new, but when you were saying that, I thought nobody really has old socks that are still matching each other anyway.
Who does? The sock monster eats them every week.
You see, there's another great mystery. The homeless, and where is that other sock?
Yeah, exactly. There's a book in that, or a chapter in a book anyway. Gretel and Lisa, thank you very much for your time today.
Thank you.
I don't mean to challenge you, Gretel, but I don't think the charity nail clippings for homeless people is going to really cut it.
I actually meant getting your nails clipped, but it is early.
Really?
And you know when it comes out of your mouth and you think, gee, I hope no one heard that. But clearly it's the wrong format for silence, so sorry.
When these homeless people are on the streets and you give them little bags of your nail clippings.
I got it, Gretel. I got it. Paul was always going to jump on
he's
something.
clearly not very deep.
That story you told about the homeless person with the red feet. Ugh. How horrible.
Yeah.
Just how horrible is that? All right, coming up in the program, we've got a busy program for you today, actually, and tennis starts, Wimbledon starts.
Can't wait, Go Leighton Hewitt, go Bernard Tomic, go Sammy Stosur. We'll have all of that after the break.
Just go.